Todd Tipton, Warrant Division, and SWAT with the Tarrant County Sheriff's Department. So August the 7th of 2024 was a normal day in the Warrant Division. We are tasked with fugitive apprehension. So we're out all over Tarrant County serving felony warrants. Initially, I was an assist on the warrant. Some of the other warrant deputies had been on scene at that location, and they knew the subject was inside the duplex in his house, but he was refusing to come to the front door. So they called for additional units to come assist, because when that happens, we would normally end up having to force entry on the structure. So I was one of the last ones to arrive. There were the initial deputies on scene prior to breach, and they had asked me to bring up my shield. We were going to breach the door. I was shield. I had lethal cover. I believe Deputy Campbell was going to be the lethal cover, and Turpin was going to do a tactical breach, manual breach with the ram of the door, which he did. And Sergeant Smith was going to fly an interior drone, a small drone that we have. We were going to do a soft clear of the structure prior to having to go inside, but we needed to get the door open to do it. I was over his shoulder with the shield, and so when he was hitting, I was standing off to the side because I had other guys stacked up behind me, and immediately he started firing rounds through the opening of the door and the door itself and all that. The shield did its job. I'm thinking the shield took 6-7 rounds from what I hear and from what I know. I knew what was going on immediately, trying to hold on to the shield. I was trying to remain calm, but there was a sense of urgency on getting the guys on my team back to cover and push back to cover so we could get additional resources and folks out there to deal with the situation. The first time I got hit was in the right bicep, trying to hold the shield, keep it from moving around. And when that happened, I happened to kind of go like this, tuck my head down, and then I felt getting hit in the top of the head and felt the pressure on top of my head. So I started trying to move back from the porch, and when I did, I guess I turned too much, and I got hit in my left flank above my duty belt and below my outer vest, this uniform I'm wearing now. And that spun me. I ended up getting spinned and hit the ground, and I got back up on my feet, and then I drew my weapon and gave cover at the Adam Bravo corner with Sergeant Smith. I, of course, at first was hard-headed. I didn't want to leave the team. I didn't want to leave the situation. So we were standing there providing cover for a period of time, and finally he talked me into, it made me realize, it finally clicked to me. I said, hey, I don't want anybody else to get hurt on scene because of me being hard-headed. I've been in warrants over 10 years, and it's very common for us to have to breach doors. And so you learn a lot after you do a lot of reps and a lot of years of doing that. The guys that I work with, they deserve any award as much as I do, if not more. You would rather be the one to get struck than one of them, because you feel like, hey, it's me, I can deal with it. Because if it's one of them, you're sitting there saying, could I have done something differently? So I can understand how maybe they feel too. I'm accepting this award on behalf of the Warrant Division, and everybody deserves it.